All right, I am back to try to make some people laugh. This video is pretty gross and graphic, so if you are easily offended or just get grossed out, do not watch this any further. So, I'm gonna tell you guys about the time a coworker of mine took me out for Indian food to a buffet, and I'll start it off like this. It was delicious. It's just spices I wasn't used to eating. So, anyways, we go in there, me, my coworker, and a bunch of other coworkers, and everyone's throwing down. And I'm eating everything. You know what I mean? The naan bread was awesome, but I was eating like this spinach mixed with cheese that I didn't realize had like hot peppers or something in it, or it might have been some chicken. Whatever. I threw everything on my plate. So I'm eating. Next thing you know, I am bright red. I mean, redder than my cheeks are right now because I always have rosy cheeks. And I'm like sweating. And my man, I stopped eating. My boy looks over and he's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Yo, this shit is fucking hot." He's like, "What?" He starts laughing. He's like, "No way, dude. They toned this down for Americans." I'm like, "Yo, I can see through fucking time right now, bro." And I'm like shaking and sweating. And my man is laughing. He's like, "This is nothing. Come over to my house." And all I could think was like, "Yo, if this is nothing to you, I would be fucked if I came over your house. That shit would probably melt a hole in my colon." So needless to say, the waiter comes over. I'm not touching anything else on my plate. He's like, "What's the matter? What's the matter with the food?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just full. And this is really hot, right?" I'm like, I'm fucking shaking. He's like, he's laughing. He's laughing at me. Everyone else is laughing. I'm like, right? So we pay the check. And as we're waiting to get out of there, my stomach is like blurgle. It sounds like a fucking coffee pot perk. And I'm like, oh, this can't be good. So everyone goes their own separate ways because we took separate vehicles. I got in that motherfucker and drove it like I broke every traffic law you can think of trying to get to one of the outhouses on the job. I literally fucking didn't throw that. I almost didn't throw that bitch in park. Like I tucked and rolled out of it like some kind of fucking stunt man. I was like, and just made a beeline for the bathroom. You know, barely got time to fucking wipe the seat off with fucking hand sanitizer because that's usually the trick, right? Got in there and started. When I tell you, like, just power washer pressure, like you could hear shit hitting the plastic backstop in that thing, like fucking heavy rain on a roof. And I'm in there like, you know what I mean? Like, oh God, baby Jesus, please save my butt. After about 20 intestinal convulsions, of the same force and magnitude, my leather Cheerio swelled up like a fighter has cauliflower ear. Like, I was like, oh, my butt is fucked up. I'm going to have to go get a snow cone and sit on it, point the end first, or put my baby wipes in the fridge because this shit is no joke. So as I'm trying to, you don't even know what it's like to try to clean something like that up. I need like a fucking bidet from a zoo, you know what I mean? Or like a high pressure hose. They're using like 85 fucking yards of toilet paper. My phone goes off. One of my other coworkers was like, "Hey man, does that shit mess your stomach up?" I'm like, "Mess my stomach up?" I'm like, "Bro," and I proceed to text him as I'm still sitting there hoping that I don't have another fucking onslaught of fucking Drano coming through me. So I texted him back. I was like, "Bro, I feel like I ate Drano and got fucked in the ass with a steak knife. Like raw too, like fucking, you know what I mean? No lube. Like merciless." So I know that's gross. I know this is gross, right? But needless to say, the food was delicious. It tasted delicious. Just didn't agree with my stomach or a lot of other people's stomach. And my boy was like, "Hey, you want to go out? Maybe next week we'll go again." I was like, "Oh no, no mas." He's like, "What?" I was like, "I can't, bro. I just can't do it. It was delicious, but that that shit fucked me up like I was poisoned with like a fucking X-Lax cookie or something." I couldn't, man. The whole day I was in there just getting roughed up by the spices. And you know what the worst part is? After you have like several episodes like that, you'll sit down and stuff will come out of your bum at like rocket pace and then just clinch up after like a second and a half. You're like, and your butt's like, nope. Next thing you know, you're like, rocking back and forth trying to get, oh God, baby Jesus, please make the burning stop. I know I'm messed up. So, needless to say, that was my first experience with Indian food, and it was delicious, but it fucked my guts up. Anyways, I hope this makes everyone laugh. Wow, I look extra. I had like an egghead there for a second. Anyways, be good to each other. Don't mind my big ass face.